My favorite part of the week was how many connections I was able to make. I got to meet a lot of people in the villages and play with kids, and I also got the opportunity to pray over everyone coming in and out of the medical clinic. And so it was amazing to make those connections. And also with people on the trip that I wasn't friends with before, and now I can say that I've just bonded with these people and I have made friendships that I know are going to last a really long time. I'm super happy about that.
I think God taught me this week that I really should be more open to being helpful to those, like even just the little things. They made such a difference here, and I can see that, and that really it would make a difference in our lives if we did the little things for others too.
Yeah, I think God really, along everyone here, He really brought us together in our little work groups. We were all able to really get the work done together, and we didn't fight, complain about much at all, and we all knew why we were here and why what our purpose was, and just to get the job done and help out the community around us in Guatemala.
I feel like God taught me to work hard, but also realize what you're doing it for. Normally on mission trips, I feel like I'm just doing the work to get it over with, to be done. But on this trip, I really felt like I was seeing the children smile with me and work with me, and I feel like I really made an impact on a lot of their lives.
I think that it's been a long time since I've been on a mission trip. I had sort of gotten maybe jaded with mission trips for a while, and felt like maybe they weren't as effective as they could be, and maybe we should just send money to these kind of places and let the professional laborers do their job, and that would be more effective than coming here. But I think this week God sort of knew what He was doing, and maybe it was kind of a joke on His part, but I didn't have to work this week as far as laboring goes. I came here to video, and so I got to watch you guys experience this country and sort of see this part of the world for the first time, and that made me realize that even if maybe there are people here that could do the jobs that we did better than us, it's not necessarily about that. It's really about showing the students, showing you guys what the world's really like, and sort of opening you guys up, giving you a new awareness. And to look at that through y'all's eyes this week was super moving, and it really softened my heart and sort of changed the way I think about these kind of things.
My favorite part of the week was definitely being able to interact with the kids. And when I got here, I kind of thought that they were going to have very different lifestyles than we do, and do a lot of different things and think about different things, and they do, but they also think about a lot of the same things we think about. I got to talk to a bunch of girls. They were 14 or 13, and they were talking about the exact same things that 13 and 14-year-old girls here talk about, and laughing with their friends and liking making jewelry. And I just didn't really expect for them to enjoy doing the same things that we enjoy doing. And that was my favorite part.
My favorite part of the week was definitely the unity we had on the concrete team. That was like the most teamness thing I've ever been a part of, if that's even a word. Everything we did, we all had a connection. We all worked so well together. And anytime somebody needed a break or was down or needed any kind of help, there was always somebody behind them willing to help them.
Man, there's a lot of favorite parts of my week, but probably one of my favorites was after the last day, whenever we were doing concrete for this house. I got to see a picture of the family we were doing the house for, and there was 8 of them in this house. It was just a great feeling to know who we were doing it for and who we were helping.
My favorite part of the week, I think, was connecting with some of the really young mothers and just witnessing the beauty and the relationships they had with their children and their care for their children, and seeing just how it's hard to be a young mom, and the challenges that they face are so much greater than anything I experienced as a young mother. And just seeing their joy with their children and their care for their children was really beautiful.
My favorite part of this week was day 2. I was lucky enough to get to know a little girl named Marielle, and she had so much life and spirit in her. She was only had to be 2 or 3. I was just drawn to her, and I stuck with her the rest of the day. I played with her through VBS, and it was definitely hard to say goodbye in the end, but I know that the concrete floor that we built for her will definitely give her a brighter future and just help her life and her family and help her grow up happy and healthy.
One thing that I feel like God taught me this week was that I can make a difference. I kind of felt like I was too young to make a difference, and always kind of looking for like, oh, when I'm older, I'm gonna do this. When I'm older, I'm gonna do that. But like being here and like actually seeing what God put me here to do, and I was actually making a difference, it made me feel like I don't want to waste the next few years of my life waiting for something. I want to like keep helping people. I want to keep doing things in the name of God, and I want to like further this and not just leave this week just being this week. I want to leave it and continue everything that I've learned and continue everything that I'm doing back home.